The cycling community expresses their outrage about the killing of South Africa's top mountain cyclist Barry Stander. And Western Cape ANC leader Marius Fransman calls for the resignation of Provincial Education Minister Donald Grant. I'm Richard Brooks. The cycling community has expressed their outrage about the killing of South Africa's top mountain cyclist Barry Stander, who died yesterday in an apparent hit-and-run accident on KZN's south coast. 25-year-old Stander also represented South Africa in the 2012 London Olympic Games. He won the 2012 Absa Epic alongside teammate Christoph Sauser. Stander was the 2009 Under-23 World Champion. Chairperson of KZN's Mountain Biking Commission, Charles Roberts.
It's an absolutely devastating blow. You know, we should be outraged at every single person that gets killed on the roads in some indiscriminate way. But when it is somebody who's so dear to you and has done so much for the sport and is such an incredible cyclist and has taken South Africa to being ranked 6th in the world in the UCI as a nation, it just makes it so much harder. So we are absolutely outraged and still battling to come to terms with the fact that our champion has been taken.
Western Cape ANC leader Marius Fransman has called for the resignation of Provincial Education Minister Donald Grant. Fransman says the matric results at some schools on the Cape Flats proved that underperforming ones should be better resourced and not closed down. 3 of the schools that the department has earmarked for closure achieved drastically improved matric results. Beauvalon Senior Secondary School in Valhalla Park, Peakview in Athlone and Zonneblom Nest in District 6 have all improved in their pass rate. Fransman says the decision to close underperforming schools was flawed.
It tells you that the MEC for Education were fundamentally wrong in his actions. The only way that you can deal with that is for the MEC to fall on his sword. And that's literally what we're asking for. There was no politics in what we were busy with. It was the right thing to do to protect the schools.
UNISA management at the Durban campus has resolved to extend registration dates to ease the worsening queues. This follows an emergency meeting aimed at coming up with solutions. Durban's regional spokesperson Ina Tlego says those who are studying through loans have until tomorrow to register.
In response to the ever-growing queues at UNISA, management met this afternoon and resolved that there are going to be 2 dedicated lines, now one for NSFAS and one for normal registration, in order to speed up the process. On top of that, management is closely monitoring the situation of those students who are sleeping outside, and they will be having discussions with them on an ongoing basis whereby they'll be highlighting the dangers of staying in the open.
Home Affairs Minister Naledi Pandor will visit survivors of the Khayelitsha fire disaster today. She will head a team of government officials who will issue temporary identity documents to affected residents. 3 people have been confirmed dead, while about 4,000 have been displaced by the fire that broke out on New Year's Day. Disaster management officials say it's possible that more bodies could be recovered. The Home Affairs Department is working with the Social Development Department to provide emergency relief. Aid organisation Gift of the Givers Foundation has also offered help. The City of Cape Town says it will upgrade a section of the township.